So here's a update on my winter project of building two aluminum panniers, two suitcases that I can carry on the back of the bike, on the sides, panniers, saddlebags, whatever you want to call them. So I got a scrap piece of aluminum from the metal supermarket, sorry, and I was able to cut the aluminum using a blade that's for non-ferrous metals, and I found it was easiest to do it as two pieces, so it's like the letter J and another letter J, and they're riveted together. These are just practicing cutting, bending, and trying to use the sheet metal brake. Now I made the sheet metal brake. You put the aluminum under the clamp here and tighten down the bolt, and then when you've got it all lined up, you can bend a crease in it. So I went out to the store today and I got 5 sheets of 4 feet by 4 feet aluminum, 1/16 thick, and this is what I'm going to use to make these panniers. So once they're all together, I'm going to be using solid rivets. I've got a whole bag of 100 of these solid rivets coming from Amazon, and then on top they have some sort of clasp or some sort of place you could put a strap or a bungee. I found these little eyelets, and they're originally meant for a canoe or something, but they're stainless steel and they're way cheaper than trying to buy them like at a Bolt's store. So once the bags are ready, or the boxes are ready, I'm going to mount them on the bike using a 1/2-inch pipe that looks like is what they've done in this picture. So I went out and got a length of electrician's conduit. This length here is about 10 feet long, and it's galvanized. It welds nicely. I picked up a electrician's tube bender, and I'll practice with that once the bags are done, and hopefully I can make that kind of support that these bags will fit on, something that I can undo and take the bags, take the bags off the bike and put them in wherever I'm staying. So I'll make them lockable and secure as well. So this is my next step. Would be cutting up the sheet aluminum and start making making this shape, but in a bigger size. So here's a little video of my winter project. You can see the frame on the bike for the panniers when they show up. So you can see how it's tied off onto the passenger peg, and I use the top muffler bolt there for one, and I had to make this piece here, fits under one of the bolts for the luggage rack. So a nice solid frame, pretty solid. And so now I just have to make the bags that'll go in this spot. I also finished the 12-volt power supply down there for charge my phone while I drive. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, coming along. So my corners, my parts for my panniers showed up today. I have 8 pairs of corners. These corners are from the Globe Scout. You get 2 of these for like $10. Good deal. And they will fit on the pannier like that. So I still have to make the lid. But that's what one of the corners will look like. This is just a practice. I'll get the corners exactly right. Also in the package, I've gotten the mounting hardware. So this will go on the frame that's on the bike already. These 2 are the bottom ones that will clip onto the frame, and then this is the top one. To move this piece, you have to loosen off this wheel, and that'll give me play where this can be moved, like so. Hard to do with one hand. So now I can mount the boxes on the bike. I have the corners to finish the top. So hopefully something like this will be the end results. Have a good day, guys. So here's the case that I've been working on, Pannier. I posted some pictures to the V Strom page last night, and I got some nice comments, and somebody said make a video. So here we go. So far so good. This bottom fit not bad. I think I can compensate when I put the rivets in. I think I'll tighten up this little seam a little bit. So far it's pretty good. The sheet metal brake's not working too bad. The aluminum goes under here, and then I clamp it all down and bend it. If I were to make one of these again, I would move the bolts in a little closer. I'm finding that this, believe it or not, is actually bowing a little bit, and I'm getting some pinch marks on the aluminum where it's pressing harder on the sides than it is in the middle. To compensate, I'm actually sticking a piece of wood between the roofing joist and wedging it in here, trying to stop it from bowing. So so far so good. I got a friend at work did some automotive stuff, and he's got about 10 feet of this rubberized edge. It's meant for the edge of a car door or a window or something automotive, but it works really well on the edge of the aluminum. So this will be the top of my top of the pannier. Now this is the bottom, this won't open. I'm hoping to make the lid a little bit bigger so it sort of fits over this, and that could make a nice seal. I'm going to also put a little strip of aluminum around it so it makes sort of like an overhang. Hopefully that makes it fairly watertight. As I've been going, I've been collecting all the things I need. I got these on the weekend. These are lockable clasps, which will lock the lid down. Here's the hinges. I got these from Amazon. They were about 10 of them here for about $7 or something, and they think they'll look pretty good on there. Here's the other side. I'm trying to make both at the same time. I think it'll save me time. Template I've been using to get the exact size of this. Now, this doesn't always work because I made this piece here last weekend, and when I put it in, I'm still off by 1/4 of an inch. So I made a goof somewhere along the line. There's too much play in that, so this piece is trash. Luckily I have lots of aluminum to continue working, and so this is my little workspace. I've got some Suzuki, I guess you call them stickers. Got them at the bike show for $1 each, and I'm very proud to have I got Adventure Spec stickers from Mr. Lyndon Poskett, if you're following that guy who's going around the world. I have ventilation in here. I've got a fridge for, you know, of course, refreshments. I have 240 volts here. I can do welding. And if you have any questions, let me know specifically, and that's who I am. Have a good day. there's one of the lids getting made. You can see the bend.